and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Talk About Fantastic Beasts. Today we are going to be talking about Nifflers. As always, I'm going to be using my copy of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and I am also on the internet. So as we saw our first glimpse of a Niffler in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them trailer, the picture is here. I don't know how well you can see it, but we saw that Niffler. We hadn't seen a Niffler before, so it's really exciting. So for this week, we know for a fact that this beast is going to be in the new film. First of all, we'll read from Fantastic Beasts, Ministry of Magic Classification 3, which means competent wizard should cope. So we'll be okay. So the Niffler is a British beast, so we know that the Niffler has come with Newt in his suitcase. He hasn't met it in America. Fluffy, black and long-snouted, this burrowing creature has a predilection for anything glittery. Nifflers are often kept by goblins to burrow deep into the earth for treasure. Though the Niffler is gentle and even affectionate, it can be destructive to belongings and should never be kept in a house. Nifflers live in layers. Nifflers live in layers up to 20 feet below the surface and produce 6 to 8 young in a litter. So that's all the book says. So straight away, the imagery I get is a magpie. Obviously, magpies are attracted to shiny things. And I also get the image of kind of a pig. You know, like how pigs dig for truffles, and then the goblins use Nifflers to dig for gold, or whatever. So that's the imagery I get straight away. And also the set loose indoors kind of reminds me of a cat, because I don't know if there's any cat owners here. I personally have never really owned a cat, but I know a lot of people who own cats that scratch all their furniture and, So I get the imagery of a cat as well. During the 1994 to 1995 school year, Rubeus Hagrid used them as part of the 4th year's Care of Magical Creatures class. Prior to the class, he hid leprechaun gold in the earth in front of his hut. He paired each student with a Niffler and promised a prize to whoever found the most gold. Ron Weasley asked Rubeus Hagrid if they could buy these Nifflers as a pet, and with knowledge, Hagrid said his mum wouldn't want one, because they wreck houses, but this was not a definitive no. This means that there is a very good chance that wizards can purchase Nifflers. When Hagrid caught Gregory Goyle pocketing the gold, he explained that trying to steal it was pointless, as leprechaun gold was worthless because it disappeared after a few hours. During Dolores Umbridge's tenure as headmistress of Hogwarts of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Lee Jordan used a levitation charm to levitate 2 Nifflers through her office window to wreck the place. Umbridge blamed Hagrid for it, and this did not help him in the least during her Hogwarts High Inquisitor inspections. Let's talk about Nifflers in other places. So we haven't seen them in any of the Harry Potter films. We caught our first glimpse from the Fantastic Beasts trailer, and Nifflers are also used in the various Harry Potter video games. It says here, in LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 to 4, Nifflers can be seen in outdoor places, such as on the Hogwarts grounds and in the maze used for the 3rd task. They can be shot with Reducto and similar spells for studs. Sometimes, like on the shores of the Black Lake, a certain number must be shot to unlock characters. They appear similar to moles. So obviously that's not canonically correct or accurate, because a lot of people don't class the video games as accurate. Niffler may derive from the provincial verb niffle, meaning to pilfer, so to steal. So again, there's not much history to talk about because Nifflers are J.K. Rowling's own creation completely. Like I said before, there are similarities, I think, between a magpie, even though a Niffler looks like a mole. I think there are similarities to a magpie because they like to collect shiny things and put them back in their nests, etc., etc. And as we see from the snippet that we saw in the Fantastic Beasts trailer, the Niffler has a purse in its hand, which I assume is full of money. So there's not really too much to talk about with Nifflers. I'm very excited to see them in the film. There is no merchandise on a Niffler at the minute because obviously we haven't seen one, but I'm sure as soon as Fantastic Beasts comes out, they will be making Niffler cuddly toys. That's all we can really talk about for Nifflers, but I thought it would be a good one to talk about because we know for a fact they will be in the new film. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this informative, and I hope you had fun watching it just as I had fun making it. Next week's topic for Let's Talk About Fantastic Beasts is dragons, so that should be really, really interesting. So I will see you next week with another Let's Talk About Fantastic Beasts. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye!